everyone, I'm Mispa. Welcome back to another video. So yesterday I went for a walk to a little garden centre in Style, and then I went to a cafe which was next to the garden centre, and this cafe has artwork from local artists there and gifts that you can buy as well. So it's a quirky little place to stop and have lunch. I'm going to share with you the primulas that I've bought next. But before I do that, I thought I would just show you some of my Portmeirion pottery. So I have mainly white or cream china because I read somewhere that food looks more appetizing if it's served on a white plate. And so I've always used plain white china. But just recently I started collecting Portmeirion pieces. Portmeirion is a place in Wales, and the factory, it was actually opened in Stoke-on-Trent in the potteries there. The company began about 100 years ago, and the design that I like was introduced in the 1970s. It's the botanical garden design, and I remember visiting friends' houses about 30 years ago and seeing their parents' Portmeirion pottery china and admiring it then. It used to be very expensive and it's now really affordable. So it's good enough to use for daily wear. It's not like fine china, although I think it is good quality. So these are the designs that I've got. I have the lily design there, and I've got the dinner plates. I've got two of each of these designs, and bowls, and then there's the blue hydrangea, and this one is foxgloves. So they're really pretty garden designs, and you can mix and match this pottery with plain china as well. There's another design that I've seen recently in the shops, and it has bright sunflowers, and I resisted buying it because I thought it's quite bright, it's quite garish. I'm not sure if I want to use it. But I think that design would be nice to have in the garden in the summertime. So if you're sitting outside, then a plate with bright sunflowers would look really nice. So next, I'm going to go into the garden and into the greenhouse and show you the primulas that I've bought. So I'm in the greenhouse now. These are the primulas that I've bought. They are called Primula Provence. I've chosen them because of the lovely pale pastel colours. They're dripping because the instructions said to water them and then let the water drain. So that's what I've just done. I'm going to plant them in a terracotta pot and have them as a late winter display outside my front door. And then when they die down, I will plant the bulbs in the ground, and then they will come back again the following year, actually in the garden. So let's get started. It is such a bright, crisp winter's day, and it's really pleasant being in the greenhouse. So I've put some little pieces of broken pot in there for drainage, and I'm going to put the soil in now. I've placed them out in the garden now, and I really like the fact that it's just a little bit of cheerfulness on this wintry day. I'm going in now to make some lunch, so I'll take you along with me. So this is a simple mushroom risotto. It starts with 1 chopped onion and 2 cloves of garlic. Let them soften but not brown in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. So in this recipe, I'm going to add vegetable stock, and that will have all the seasoning. You can add extra salt and pepper. So 1 cup of mushrooms, any type that you like. I'm using brown mushrooms for a lovely rich flavour. Again, let the mushrooms soften but not brown. 1/2 cup of rice. So this rice will be enough to just coat the bottom of the pan. Stir in the oil so that the rice is coated with the golden oil. This is the rice I'm using. It's risotto rice, and I've bought it from Tesco's. Now, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice will give the recipe a lovely crisp flavour. Now start adding in the vegetable stock, a little at a time. Stir and let the stock be absorbed. Then add a little more. Keep going until all the rice is cooked. It's usually between a glass to a glass and a half of vegetable stock for this amount of rice. Some recipes suggest chicken stock or wine, but I use vegetable stock. At the end, when the rice is cooked, I finish by adding a knob of butter. Stir this in, and this gives a creamier flavour. And then, as an optional extra, I'm going to add in blue cream cheese. This will give it a very intense flavour, but you can add in other cheese of your choice. I always finish with 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. Stir it in, and this makes a delicious lunch for 2. Bon appetit. Thanks for watching my video. See you next time.